Hello Libra, welcome to your weekly reading for December 10th through the 16th. For those of you who don't know, this will be a general reading for the week ahead and one card for love. Real quick guys, I don't make any money from this. I'm just letting you know because a lot of people ask me every time I use this deck here. They're like, what deck is that? It's gorgeous. It's Amy Zerner's Enchanted Tarot, and if you like it, it's kind of sort of on clearance right now on Amazon. It's last time I checked, it was $13.97, and it comes with the box and the pretty bag that you see in the thumbnail. I don't make any money from the sales. I'm just letting you know it's like a $30 deck, and right now it's 13 bucks, 14 bucks on Amazon. So if you want to get yourself a little early Christmas present, this might be a good time to do it if you want this deck. Monday, Tuesday, right here. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then one card for love, right? We always want to know what's going on with love. This is a general reading, guys. It may resonate with you, it may not, okay? Lots of Libras out there, and not every single Libra has the same exact thing going on, but I will always say the different ways in which the cards may apply to your situation. So our first card here is Ten of Hearts, guys. Ten of Hearts is like complete and total fulfillment and satisfaction, happiness, joy. Not just on a personal level or romantic level or emotional level. It's all of your needs are pretty much being met, or you're content, you know, even if you're not like, you know, baller status, billionaire lifestyle, you know, you're good, you're content, you're happy with what you have, you're satisfied, your needs are met, you're comfortable, you're safe. So a lot of you are either coming into this energy now, or you are beginning to manifest this. You're clearing away any blocks that maybe have been in the way of it. You might feel like, man, that sounds wonderful. I've been wanting that for years, and it seems to have evaded me, or it seems to have been something I just haven't quite been able to achieve. Coming into the beginning of the week, your energy is opening up to where you're headed in that direction. You're headed to that 10 of Cups energy. So some of you, this could be very much also happening right now in terms of like a relationship. Maybe you're taking the next step with somebody, or things are becoming more serious. Maybe some of you are having that talk about moving towards marriage or moving in with somebody. Or those of you who are already coupled, maybe there's talk about children or adopting. Or just as we're coming into the holiday season, maybe some of you are traveling to be with family. But overall, in the beginning of the week, there's just a sense of having fulfillment, having a sense of home life being established. I feel some of you have been struggling with custody issues, and so some of you Libras may be receiving some good news. Maybe you're feeling like things are going in your favor, or something, you're being vindicated in some way. Something is coming to light that is helping you establish a sense of family for yourself, and that's just something that's coming in, just kind of came out of nowhere. I don't do legal readings, guys, so like I know people will reach out for like a private reading, and maybe somebody's gonna say, oh my god, that sounds like my custody issue. I can't, I mean, that's just something, a message that came in, but I can't like predict what the courts are gonna say, and I don't give legal advice. That's just something that popped up right now, and I've just blurted it out of my mouth because it came in, you know. But whatever the case, a lot of you in different ways are having a sense of home life, having a sense of comfort, having a sense of happiness and peace. Alrighty, my friends, coming into Wednesday, Thursday, we have Queen of Swords. I kind of see Queen of Swords, a lot of the times in my readings, she comes up as the mother energy, but like not necessarily the nurturing aspect of the mother, more of the authoritative, more of the discipline, more of the rules and regulations, okay? So for some of you, maybe there's something going on with your mom or mother figure, middle part of the week. Oh gosh, I don't know why. I'm going to start crying like I did the last time with the Taurus reading. Libra, I'm going to try not to cry right now. I don't know why it's like coming in very strong. Some of you are really having to make some kind of amends with a mother figure. It could be that health is failing here with your mother or mother figure, or there might be something going on where you're realizing you don't have a lot of time left with her. And in that process, there may be things where you're having to make peace. I feel like for some of you, maybe there's distance, like geographical distance, and you might be kind of faced with having to figure out if you're going to go back home to be there, or if you're even going to be able to. So some of you might be struggling with that or feeling bad about that. And some of you might be feeling guilty for being far away. But the energy here with Queen of Swords is, I do feel there's a lot that's being communicated to you, maybe even intuitively, in a very weird way. You might be having dreams that are coming in with messages. You might just almost feel like you can sense what she's thinking or feeling, which really isn't that odd, because mothers and children are pretty tethered energetically. It's one of the first chords, psychic chords, that people, develop when they're born. They energetically cord their mothers, and mothers cord their children. So some of you may be receiving intuitively a lot of information right now and a lot to process. For other ones of you where this is not a mother situation, and I want to move away from that because it's making me want to cry, and I'm trying not to cry. But for other ones of you where this is not a situation with your mother, another way Queen of Swords, can apply is through communication and setting boundaries. So some of you, maybe you're really happy with your life and you're getting to a point where you're getting established, and you might have somebody from the past coming up, and you're having to say, look, I'm happy right now. Don't come in here and try to mess it up. Or I know what I want, and I'm going to go off and I'm going to be happy. I'm not going to waste my time with somebody coming in and jerking me around or stringing me along. So sometimes Queen of Swords can have the energy of setting boundaries, of telling somebody, no, this is not okay. You can't talk to me this way. You can't treat me this way. Another meaning of Queen of Swords, and a lot of the times this is more so pertaining to females, it could be going it alone. You might be faced with something in your life right now where you're realizing that this is up to you. This is on your shoulders to handle. And you're not going to go into it with a grieving heart. You're not going to go into it with a feeling sorry for yourself, or feeling bitter, or feeling resentful. I think in some ways, for some of you, you're even feeling empowered. That nobody's going to mess this up for me. Nobody's going to get in my way. This is me. I got this. I can handle this. No one's going to mess it up. So for some of you, in some ways, it could be a little bit empowering, whatever you're going it alone on something. Coming into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you all have Queen of Hearts. So this is, again, going to be nurturing energy, all right? So those of you who have issues, maybe with mother issues, you're clearing them out, and you're coming to a closer understanding. You're coming to a bond, an agreement, a forgiveness, a love, an expression of love. Other ones of you may be focusing on bringing love into your life and bringing love into your home. Maybe you're realizing that you're here in this energy and you're wanting to move into this energy. You're going from the mind into the heart energy, being more heart focused, because you have 10 of Cups here. I think this is where you all want to be. So whatever is getting in your way Wednesday, Thursday, you're figuring out and you're clearing that out. And then by Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, again, you're calling in that heart energy, that love energy. Queen of Hearts could also mean you're doing way too much to take care of everybody else, and you need to make time to take care of you. Okay, you need to be that person for yourself. You're having to realize that maybe you've made decisions or you've done things. Those of you who maybe have been feeling bad for being away, you might realize that, hey, you know what? But I had to do that to nurture myself, or I had to do that to take care of myself. I had to do something for me to be okay. So some of you are having to balance that caretaker vibe, that caretaker energy. Okay, other ones of you, this could be a new love coming into your life, or somebody who's seeing you in this way, seeing you as that, home, domestic, yet, strong, independent, queen energy. Queen of Hearts is somebody who's going to be good with a business, a wife, a mother. There's nothing she can't do. And I think a lot of you are realizing that you're coming into that energy. You're that strong, independent person, but you're not going to lose your soul. You're not going to lose your heart. You're not going to let it make you too tough or too hard. You're going to keep a sense of nurturing and a sense of emotion still. Your love card for the week is the Emperor, Libra. And Emperor could be a fire sign. Some of you may be dealing with a fire sign. Some of you may be having memories or dealing with something having to do with your father. You might be looking at your love life and you might have something coming in terms of like, oh, well, there's my dad in this relationship, or there's my dad in my relationship patterns. So you might be seeing something that you're clearing. Other ones of you may be dealing with a very strong personality, romantic partner or love interest. Some of you are that strong personality person. Emperor doesn't like to be told what to do. Emperor has a lot of the time has been somebody who's traveled and seen a lot of the world, or has had a lot of experience in life. So they trust their own judgment. They've tried, they've failed, they've gotten back up again. They don't look to anybody to help them, but they're going to have a lot of opinions about you and how you need to be doing things, right? Like they're going to tell you, or they're going to see where you're making mistakes, but if you try to help them, they're not hearing it because they don't feel like you need to tell them. They're like, I got this, I can handle this. So for some of you, you're being encouraged to take a leading role in a love relationship, you being in that confidence, you being in that, this is how we're going to do things. For other ones of you, you're dealing with a partner who maybe you're feeling like, man, I really feel this person loves me, but they're so distant. Well, yeah, they're going to be distant because that's how the Emperor is. The Emperor might care for you very much, but there's always going to be a bit of a wall, and there's always going to be a bit of a distance because they need their space and they don't like the traditional relationship. They want to have their space. So some of you maybe are looking at a relationship and you're trying to figure out that, do I want this person where it's like this lover and this confidant, but we're never really truly having the emotional intimacy I want. And maybe I'm thinking that I want this. I want the 10 of Hearts. I want the happy home life. And maybe you're having to tell that person, thanks but no thanks, and coming into the heart energy. Some of you are letting somebody go. And some of you are really going to have to set some boundaries here in your love life. Taking ownership and setting boundaries in your love life. So guys, check out your moon sign and rising sign. That might add more information. Check out the love reading for the air signs that is already posted on the channel. And don't forget to subscribe and hit notification. And you will get notices when the new videos are up. I'm doing a psychic sale, a special sale for the 2019 forecast readings. When I release the forecast 2019 videos, I'll go into detail about the sale and how that's going to work. So be sure to check that out. Thank you guys for subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing. Thank you for keeping in touch on social media. Those of you who have already reached out for private readings, thank you so much for letting me be part of your journey, Libra. Till next week.